Imagine arriving at an airport and suddenly realizing you're from a country that doesn't exist, your passport is stamped with an unknown nation, your identity is a mystery, and then you vanish without a trace. Sounds like a science fiction movie, right? Well, what if I told you this actually happened? Welcome to the eerie case of the Taured Man, one of the most baffling, unsolved mysteries of all time. Let's go back to July 1954, Tokyo International Airport, Japan, a routine day, until a well-dressed businessman steps up to customs. He speaks fluent French, but also knows Japanese and several other languages. He hands over his passport to the officers. That's when things get weird. His passport looks genuine, complete with stamps from various countries, including Japan. But the issue? His passport is from a country that does not exist, Taured. The man insists Taured is a real country, located between France and Spain. But when shown a map, he becomes frustrated. Why is my country missing? It has existed for over 1,000 years, he argues. The officers are baffled. The closest country in that region is Andorra, but the man has never heard of it. He even presents official business documents from a company in Tokyo that doesn't seem to exist. At least, not in our world. By now, authorities think he might be a spy or a fraud. They take him into custody at a nearby hotel while they investigate. 2 guards are placed outside his door. He's not allowed to leave. The next morning, they go to check on him. And guess what? He's gone. The guards swear no one entered or left, no signs of escape. His belongings, including his passport, vanish too. It's as if he never existed. The hotel staff was questioned, and no one could explain how a man under constant surveillance could simply disappear without a trace. Investigators scoured security footage, but no anomalies were detected. It was as if he had just vanished into thin air. What's even stranger is that there were no reports of any missing person matching his description. No embassies had records of such an individual, his fingerprints non-existent. It was as though he had never been a part of any recorded history. Some witnesses at the airport later claimed that his reaction when shown the map wasn't just confusion, it was sheer terror, as if something was terribly wrong with reality itself. Could he have realized in that moment that he was in the wrong world? So, what really happened here? Let's explore some theories. Some suggest the parallel universe theory. Maybe this man somehow slipped through a dimension into our world where his country doesn't exist. Some believe that déjà vu or Mandela effects are glitches in reality. Was he just a victim of one? If the multiverse exists, it's possible he was in a reality almost identical to his own, but with a few key differences, including the fact that his homeland had never existed here. Others argue the time travel theory. Could he have been from a distant past or future where Taured was real? If so, was he sent back by accident or on purpose? If time travel exists, it raises questions about whether time is a fixed path or a shifting, ever-changing landscape. There's also the government cover-up theory. What if he was a spy using a fake identity that was discovered, leading to a secret operation that made him disappear overnight? Could intelligence agencies have eliminated him, knowing he was from an unknown entity? If so, why remove all traces of his existence? Was he carrying sensitive knowledge? What if he knew something the world wasn't supposed to hear? Finally, skeptics believe it could have been an urban legend or hoax. There are no official reports, only retellings from old books and articles. But if it's just a story, why do so many people swear it's true? And why does it resemble other, eerily similar cases? This isn't the only strange case of its kind. There have been other mysterious identity anomalies throughout history. Take, for instance, the case of Jerome of Sandy Cove, a man who was found on the shores of Canada in the 19th century with no memory and no past. Or the man in the Iron Mask, a mysterious prisoner in France whose identity was never confirmed. In 2008, a man known only as Peter Bergman checked into a hotel in Ireland using a false name, only to later be found dead on a beach with no official identity, no records, and no explanation of who he truly was. Throughout history, there have been individuals who appeared out of nowhere, unable to explain their origins, sparking endless speculation. Could there be a connection between these cases? Are they just myths, or are we missing something far greater about the nature of our reality? Perhaps these individuals accidentally slipped through time, moved between dimensions, or were part of a cover-up so deep that their stories were wiped from history. Imagine how many other cases like this may have occurred, but simply never made it into recorded history. How many more taured men have walked among us, confused and lost, only to vanish before the truth could be uncovered. Adding to the intrigue, some conspiracy theorists claim that stories like these point to the existence of a hidden force controlling reality, whether it be an advanced intelligence, an interdimensional authority, or even an experiment testing the limits of human perception. Could it be possible that some people accidentally breach the walls of their known existence, only to be corrected by an unknown force ensuring that reality remains intact? This idea, while sounding like something out of the Matrix, raises a chilling question. What if we too have met individuals from another reality, but never realized it? So, what do you think? Did the Taured Man really exist? Was it a parallel universe slip, a government secret, a lost traveler from another time, or just a myth? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your theories. If you love unsolved mysteries like this, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories every week. Until next time, keep questioning the unknown.